Hey, what's going on, all you fantastic, amazing people and fellow Fallout fans? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about two items that were added with patch 13, which are causing a lot of controversy right now in the Fallout 76 world. And what these two items causing all this controversy are a stainless refrigerator and a Scavenger Collector station. Now, what these two items do, we'll start with the stainless refrigerator. Now, a stainless refrigerator obviously does what a refrigerator does. It keeps food good longer. So, for example, let's say you put quick crispy squirrel bits into the refrigerator. It's going to keep that food longer for 50% more. Essentially, the decay rate on the food is 50% less when it's in the refrigerator compared to if it was just in a large supply cache or crate like you see here. Now, the second item causing all this controversy is a Scavenger Collector station. What this unit does is essentially it has a protection unit assigned to it, and this protection unit will go out in the world and essentially gather either junk or scrap for you, whichever one you choose for it to gather. Now, my protection is just standing right there, and how you change the junk or scrap setting is simply by going to the terminal, and you guys could tell this collection unit is currently scavenging for junk, and if I wanted it to gather scrap, all I would have to do is click on scrap. It would load the subroutine, if you will, and now my collection unit is currently gathering scrap, but I need junk, so I'm gonna set it back to gather some junk. So that's how you change that setting there. And these two items are causing controversy. It's not the items themselves that are causing controversy, but the way they were added into the game, and the fact that Bethesda Game Studios broke a promise to us by the way that these items were added to the game. So, if you have been on Reddit lately, if you have been on any forums, if you have been on YouTube, or seen another video similar to this one, you'll know that a lot of people are currently upset with Bethesda Game Studios for the way they added these two items into the game and the way they broke a promise to us by adding these two items into the game. And I'm going to explain more about that in a second and obviously give you my opinion. So I have seen people say tons and tons of different stuff about this, saying that Fallout 76 is going pay to win, that Bethesda Game Studios is awful, horrible, terrible, that people are saying, oh, we need to protest Bethesda Game Studios, not buy any stuff from the Atomic Shop. We need to, protest Bethesda Game Studios, not buy any more games. We need to all stop playing Fallout 76. People calling for boycotts, this, that, and the other. And I honestly think people are blowing this way out of proportion. And, well, here's why. And I'm just going to give you my own opinion. So, am I upset with the way Bethesda Game Studios added these two items into the game? Abso-freaking-lutely. These are two huge quality of life improving items, which would have been so amazing if everybody had access to them. But not everybody could afford to, put $12 down on two in-game items. And that's really unfortunate because these items improve quality of life so much. Think about it. A refrigerator that makes your food last 50% longer, that's pretty awesome. Or stops your food from decaying, 50% less decay rate on food, that's pretty awesome, right? And a little Scavenger Collector or a protection that's going to go out and either gather scrap or junk for you, that's also amazing. And I think we could all agree that these two items by themselves are pretty cool. But what's not cool is the way Bethesda Game Studios added them to the game. And the way Bethesda Game Studios added them to the game is by purchase only through the Atomic Shop. And if you go to the Atomic Shop, you could see these items, and in total these items are going to run you $12, which, like I said, is expensive. It costs $5 for the Scavenger Collector station, $7 for the stainless steel refrigerator, so $12 in total. If you know anything about atoms, you're going to need to essentially buy one 1,000 pack of atoms, which is going to run you $10, and one 500 pack of atoms, which is $5. So you're going to need to purchase 1,500 atoms in total, spend $15 to get these two items. And I think that is extremely unfortunate and very sucky, because these two items improve quality of life for Fallout 76 players. Are they the greatest items ever? No. The refrigerator only has 15 slots, so it's not crazy, you know, insane. And if you come over here to the Scavenger Collector station, this Collectron really doesn't gather you that much that quickly. I've been playing for like an hour and something minutes now, like I've said, probably an hour and 30 minutes, 40 minutes at this point. And all it's bought me is a Brahmin skull, empty paint can, enamel bucket, ice tongs, jawless Brahmin skull, rib cage, stew pot, and a torque rod end. So yeah, it gets you, let's say, one item every 15 minutes, every 10 minutes, which really isn't that good, because I could collect way faster than this robot can. I could go to one place and probably collect all the stuff this robot can in a day in 10 minutes. So this robot isn't super good. But that's not the point. The quality of the items is not the point, it's the principle of it, and the fact that Bethesda Game Studios only made these items available through purchase through Atomic Shop, which I am extremely disappointed in Bethesda Game Studios for doing. These are huge quality of life improvement updates, and if they would have made this free or available for free through questing, the game would have took a huge step in the right direction. But Bethesda Game Studios definitely kind of took a step back in my eyes, and I think in the community's eyes as a whole, for adding these two items in the way they did. And I'm very disappointed in Bethesda Game Studios for adding these items through purchase only through the Atomic Shop, which really sucks. Now, what also sucks is the fact that Bethesda Game Studios broke a promise to us. What that promise was is that they would never add items to the Atomic Shop that were non-cosmetic. And with these two items here, they're clearly not cosmetic, and Bethesda Game Studios has broken a huge promise to us by adding those two items only available through purchase through the Atomic Shop. So that sucks as well. Am I going to protest Bethesda Game Studios and protest Fallout 76, never play it again, never buy from the Atomic Shop? Absolutely not. I understand that Bethesda Game Studios is a business. I understand that they need to make money so they could invest money into the game. The Fallout 76 main content is going to be free for years to come, according to Bethesda Game Studios. Wastelanders was free, the raids were free, pretty much all the major updates to now have been free. Pretty much everything, Nuclear Winter, free. Everything that Bethesda Game Studios has done up to this point has been free, content-wise, for this game. And I understand that in order to keep that content free for years to come, they need to make money off the Atomic Shop, and this is one way to do it. And I understand that from a business standpoint, but at the same time, this is a huge letdown, because they said that they would never add non-cosmetic items through the, Atomic Shop. When it was the scavenger kit and the scrap kit or in the repair kits, I really wasn't too mad about it, right? It wasn't a big deal. I wasn't upset about it, but this time I am upset. I am disappointed that they did break that promise to us. It really sucks, because these items are clearly not cosmetic. You can't earn these items from doing quests. You can't earn these items from doing challenges, and that sucks, because not everybody has $10-15 to spend on these items. And they broke a promise to us, and they stopped a huge quality of life improvement for all Fallout 76 players by making it only available through purchase. If this was available to everybody, the game would have took a huge step in the right direction. I'm not saying patch 13 is bad overall. Patch 13 is the best one so far and really good. But just these two items, the way the Bethesda Game Studios added them in through purchase only, and the way Bethesda Game Studios broke that promise to us about, never adding a non-cosmetic item to the Atomic Shop, I'm really disappointed, and I'm really sad about that. Am I going to boycott, and am I blowing things out of proportion like a lot of people are? No. I understand that they're a business, they need to make money, and that they need to add these items to the Atomic Shop in order to make content free for years to come. I get that, and I understand that. And as long as content is free for years to come, I don't mind seeing little tiny things like this in the Atomic Shop. Do I wish this was free for everybody? Absolutely. But if it keeps the content for free for years to come, I don't mind it. If it's something they need to do to keep the content free for years to come, I don't mind it. You know, but if they start charging us for content, then it's going to be a different story, right? But if content's going to be free for years to come, if they need to do this in order to make content free for years to come, I'm not upset. I'm not going to stop playing Fallout 76. Am I disappointed in them? Absolutely. Do I understand from a business standpoint that they need to make money to make content free for years to come? Absolutely. And if they need to do stuff and add stuff like this to the Atomic Shop in order to make content free for years to come, I'm fine with it, as long as there's no form of content locked behind a paywall. And when I say content, I mean missions, side quest, story, and stuff like that. As long as you don't have to pay for that stuff, I'm gonna be cool with it. But yeah, I don't think this is a big issue like everybody's making it out to be. If this makes content free for years to come, I'm fine with it. As long as I never have to pay for content throughout Fallout 76's lifespan, I'm okay with them adding items like that to the Atomic Shop. Am I disappointed in the fact that they added it to the Atomic Shop? Absolutely. Am I disappointed in the way they added it to the Atomic Shop? Absolutely. Do I think this could have been a huge quality of life improvement for all Fallout 76 players if it was available for free through the Atomic Shop requesting? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, if it makes the content free for years to come, I don't mind it. I'm not sure if anybody else shares a similar opinion as I do, but yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. Anyways, I love each and every single one of you. I hope to see you guys right back here in the next video. But until then, remember to stay freaky, and bye bye everybody. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one. Love you all.